Today on Uncommon Good MTG, we're playing Pixie Blink, which is an Orzhov deck that features Nurturing Pixie and other cards like it that are going to take the cards that you put out, bounce them back, maybe to exile, maybe back to your hand, and then they just kind of come back into play doing what they like to do, which is buffing her all the way back up potentially. I don't think it really works against Planeswalkers, but Tithing Blade and Market Gnome and the Steel Seraph and the Fleshgorger, bringing those guys back in their big boy modes. All that sounds good. I'm sure you've played against this deck before, but I've never played it myself, so stay tuned. Find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host and part-time hand model to the stars, Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Film before a live studio audience. Thank you so much, Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on Magic GG, the traditional standard Platinum Mythic list. And it did not have a name, so I called it Pixie Blink, because it's got our little pal Nurturing Pixie in it, and it likes to blink cards out of existence and back into existence again, causing untold damage and carnage to your opponents and friends. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this, the cards in this deck real quick. Then we're going to talk about how the deck should work a little bit. And we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got going on here? We've got a card that blinks a non-token creature, and then you return it to the battlefield at the beginning of the next step. And destroy target creature if no other creature has a greater power. So, awesome. This guy comes out with a good old 3-butt, and when he gets, you gain a life and draw a card when he dies. And if you use it to I never even recognize this. If you use it to activate a craft ability, you gain a life and draw a card as well. Oh, so if he gets exiled as part of that. So cool. You're supposed to use him when you are doing things like activating the craft on a Tithing Blade. All right, cool. Nurturing Pixie. When enters the battlefield, return one target non-fairy, non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand, and it gets a Popo counter for that. This guy forces a discard. This forces a discard. This kills, forces him to sacrifice a creature. Then we've got this guy, which, when at the end of combat, exile it and one other creature that saddled it, and return those to the battlefield under their owner's control. So that's super cool. We'll talk about what the effects of all this are. This guy comes into play and exiles a creature or an artifact you control to turn it to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. Liliana forces a discard or forces him to sacrifice a creature. Hostile Investigator forces him to discard. And then you get to investigate each time somebody discards, but only once per turn. Let's see. The end, it means you just exile a target creature or planeswalker, and if you evidence enough, you can search their... What is that? Does this thing not really have evidence on it? It must be something else I'm thinking of. But anyways, you exile target. It's just you pay less if your life total is 5 or less. That's all. All right, so you search their everything. You get rid of that thing. You exile that stuff forever. So and if you know what to get after, you got a good combo deck or one big creature you don't particularly care for, the end will take care of for you. Steel Seraph comes out potentially as a 3-3. If you blink it, it'll become a 5-4. Phyrexian Fleshgorger comes out as a 3-3. If you blink it, it comes back as a 7-5. This thing does creature kill, and then if you can get out to 7 mana, you can bring back creatures from any graveyard at the beginning of each combat. Or upkeep, I'm sorry. We got a nice collection of lands over there, including some man lands. All right, so what are we going to do? Yeah, we're going to be putting out cards, reaping their benefits, and then blinking them back, so that way we can reap their benefits again. The great thing about Tithing Blade is being able to use it 2 or 3 times, because that is awesome. Another one's nice is being able to put out these prototypes for the cheap and then blinking them out and bringing them back in for the expensive without you paying for it. That's value, baby. All right, so that's it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do tricksy stuff. So if you like a little bit of control, you like a bit of combos, this might be the deck for you. All right, so before we go out and try to make all that work, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black King Toxrill, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. And we're playing against Fred, 25. Dun 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 dun. All right. Discard. Creature kill. Life gain. We don't have that much of aggression right now. I'm a little disappointed in our hand. Might have to put out Tithing Blade. I mean, it we put out this turn. Nothing. So we can wait. Everything is nice and slow. We put out the Market Gnome. Alright, I'll pay for it. You can always convince me to put things out early. Okay, I'm going to need this to be able to put out the other guy. I guess I could have played Mirrex. This guy, whenever battlefield, token. And nothing to do. We got to get some guys out that actually have some beef. Of course, I'll never do that. I'll just keep slaughtering his guys. As one does. That Market Gnome's not doing as much of anything. He's just sitting there, ready to chump at a moment's notice. Got a lot of these guys. Chomp! Let's get this guy out. And I don't want to give it up. Liliana can just kind of suck it at the moment. That's a lot of turns wasted not doing anything. Got nothing in the graveyard. Can sneak out all of our cards next turn, and then Liliana for the upgrade there. All right, Pixie Hollow. What are you going to take? All the above, right? Get him. Yeah, that's my biggest problem with Liliana. I like my cards too much. Ooh, you got a lot of guys to sacrifice there. Good for you. Exile it, and up to one creature that's saddled at this turn, then return those. Alright, let's just go after him this way. Kill something. We're going to do it. We're touching stuff. Kill something. There we go. Give it up, yo. Lifelink. This guy's dragging me out, man. Get him. He's got trample, so that's it for poor Liliana. All right, get some stuff here. Draw a card. Oh, what a suck card. That's much better. All right, good for us. All right, scry 2. The end might just be the way to go. I don't really care about that. And that's 6 life we don't have to worry about. Dude, I know you got a land in your hand. Nothing's happening here. You know, what we're waiting for you is just to push a button. Unfortunately, I'm 1 point shy. You got a lot of food tokens there, man. If anything, that might be my downfall. All right, man. We're just waiting on you, Fred. If you guys at home want to, you can just start playing this at double speed because apparently we're going to be playing this at half speed. Do we just win at this point? This is how we ensure it. 2. All right, and all in. Lose 2, drop down to 5. There we go. You can block 1. You're up to 8. We're dealing 8. And you're at 0. In your face, Charlie Brown. Victory! Alright, we are playing against bigwiz. No white mana. Not the greatest way going forward, but I saw the Tithing Blades in the Homeless Nightmare and said, yeah, okay. I can go for the first 2 or 3 turns doing some fun stuff. Alright, so bigwiz is here. And he's playing discard. He's not going to put any guys out. Neither are we. White mana. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, this guy's playing Esper, which means he's trying to play control like crazy. I want to touch your hat and make a gong noise. Gong. Bring it back, yo. Let's be prepared to slaughter. As one does. Sakar. Man, everybody's playing slow today. It just doesn't believe to me that my mind has sped up at all. That doesn't seem right. Spend all this time pinning that guy down like a sucker. Alright, so we killed this jerk, Soren the Snotty Pants. I need 6 mana to make that do 5, I guess. One more if I want to turn that thing into something. Do I have any guys in here to sacrifice? Nope, not at the moment. He exiled it. Alright, give it up, yo. All in. Question is, I have to just go after him. I'll have to give something up. What do I want to give up at this point? I could play the 2 creatures. They sound like a good time. Maybe give up the Tithing Blade. All right, bigwiz. Come on, man. Let's play. I guess if he puts out a big creature on this next turn, I would Tithing Blade it. Nothing of the sort. Oh, cool. Give it up, yo. And we just reloaded. That feels so excellent. Adding that back in my back pocket. I got him down to 8. We're packing, what, 7? He's got to do something about what I got. He's got a man land. He could always activate that if he needed to. You lose 3 if you take that guy out. There you go. Well, but you'll gain 2 out of the deal. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Imp 4. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Down to 2. He's got 6. He does not have 7. He can't cast a Virtual Persistence. I can say we could always grind him down with the Tithing Blade. Changing that out on this next turn. And then between that and the Phyrexian Arena, he'll just die. Gaining life will not be a thing for me, though. And that's the end of it. Winner, winner! Victory dinner! All right, we are playing against MW 211-21. All right, we'll have to go for the slow card first. These guys really don't matter. These are what we want to get to. I want to be ready to go by turn 2. Let's put it that way. Two. All right, now we get that Market Gnome out. Thunder Chicken. All right, let's force a discard. Ooh, we're going up against the Billy Goats. Another one gone. Let's reload. It's nice he's putting out one at a time, so we can pretty much nail whatever he puts out there. Yeah, why don't you bounce that back to my hand? I'd like that. That'd be great. All right, we'll take out Sergio next turn, unless he puts out 2 guys. There's 1. There's 2. All right, you use 3 for that. All right, give it up, yo. You hating. Can't make up your mind. That was a rough pick, man. None of the above are on high on my list. I'm looking for some more creature kill at this point. Oh, wait. I totally wanted to block. Oh, well, next turn. Yeah, it sucks. Let's turn these over. All right, we can still block with Market Gnome. Let's do as we got to do. No trample. There we go. Except I need more than that. Hopefully we get something cool out of the deal. That'll be way cool. Let's do this. Just make him think everything's cool. He's like, all right, that's good. Herd Whisperer's gone. 1, 2, 3. Wait, can we do more? What do I need here? 3, 4. Oh, I got to do all of that, all the above. So let's cancel out. Going for the attack. All right, there we go. Now let's pop this. Exile target non-token creature. Return this battlefield under his controller step. Let's cancel. What is going on here? Destroy target. Okay, there we go. I can't figure out what exactly I want to do. Exile you. Target that creature. There we go. Welcome back, my friend. Jump in the shower. Blood starts pumping out on the street. How dare you touch me that way? How dare you? All right, he's down to 2. Thunder Chicken. Let's send a guy in. This is it. Touchdown! Lava Bears. Victory! Alright, we're playing against vjvoodoo. Or vjvoodoo. Okay, decent mana. Some stuff there. Keep. Market Gnome. See you there, Toxic. I'm sure that's the only one you have in your entire hand. All your deck. Everything else is just nothing but lands. More Toxic. I'm with flying. Hardcore, man. Yeah, I have too much mana and not enough stuff to do. I mean, Virtuous Resistance would be cool, but I can't take the Scavengers out now. Need another Tithing Blade is what I need. He's willing to give it up. All right, cool. We have enough black? It looks like we got enough black. Can we do everything we need to do? I don't know. Looks like we do. And chomp, chomp, and chewy chomp. There we go. Alright, I'm up to 5. We can Virtue Persist here in a couple turns. Nice, there we go. Great. Kill, kill, kill. Oh, we need to line some stuff up. What do we got? No. Yes. Alright, we got him down under 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to bring your own stuff back to you, man. That's what I'm going to do. Virtue of Persistence. Alright, so now I've got to kill off our pal, the whatever. No. Alright, whatever, man. We'll do what we have to do. I just assumed I had creatures. Don't put out another creature. Don't do it. Thank you. Sholdred. Come on, Sholdred. You know where you need to be. Ooh, I got some life gain coming up. It looks like right here. There we are. Ooh, I got a friend on me. His name is Obliterator. Oh, you're down to 3. Don't take out your poor Obliterator because he's going to be mine. Yeah, you don't want me to get my hands on it, do you? Who am I going to take? Yeah, there you go. Suck it! Suck it! Pimpbluerikki. Pimpbluerikki. Dun now. It's a Pimpbluerikki. Ready how the song goes. Alright, so discard, discard, discard. Tithing Blade. Touch him, not me. Touch, touch, touch the water. Super kill. His hand. Super kill his hand again. Alright, so he's playing full Jeskai at this moment. Tithing Blade. Let's bring it back. I could go for the discard, but I'd rather just kill the thing I can see. You guys come out in the same set? Nope. You need mana badly. Oh, we gotta watch out for this guy. This is a decent card. We can bounce this guy back. We can definitely do that. Bring back his Superboy Extreme. It's an instant. All right, I can just hold off then, can't I? All in. And we're good. Okay, so we need 5. Let's see, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 mana to make this thing do full meal deal. Yoink. All in. Eyes down to where I can kill him next turn. I can't protect my guys in any way. If he touches it, he's dead. He just touches himself, he's dead. Victory! Alright, so we are with Pixie Blink. That deck that all the cool kids have been playing. And it's okay. I gotta tell you, I've tried playing this deck a few times before, at least something a lot like it, and it's never worked well for me. It's, you know, I always say it's not the deck that's good, it's the decks that are good for you, and this kind of deck doesn't really work for me very well. Saying that, though, it actually did fairly well for me tonight. I actually did do a good job. I loved playing cards that got Tithing Blade back in my hand, because I like Tithing Blade. I think it was a great card. It's great when you can reuse it over and over again. That is fantastic. And this deck definitely tries to leverage that. So that is a really good way to go. So let's see, who was the MVP, the most valuable player of this particular deck? I'm taking a look. It's got to be the Nurturing Pixie. I mean, that's what I named it after, but just because of her ability to take other cards and bounce them back to your hand so you can use them at additional time. Yep. I'm going to say it's a Nurturing Pixie. I'm going to say Getaway Glamer. When I had this card, there was a lot going on for it. Number one, with the ability to take these prototype guys and turn them into the stronger version of themselves. That's great. The ability to bounce back things like Tithing Blade back to your, back to exile and back to the battlefield. Getaway Glamer was a fantastic thing. Plus, being able to destroy stuff for 3, that was pretty incredible. Of course, it had to be the biggest guy out there, but that usually is who I wanted to kill anyway. So for the 4 mana to do all of that, yeah, Getaway Glamer was really good. It was really good. But I'm going to give it to the Nurturing Pixie still, just because she had, she was a creature afterwards for flying. She was usually a 2/2. And there you go. I mean, it just didn't seem very exciting, but definitely Nurturing Pixie is what made this kind of thing happen more often. The Guardian was decent. It's just making those things bounce out and bounce back in, getting that, what's it called? Blink? I forget what it was called. Seems very blinkish. All right, so there you go. We're going to give it to Nurturing Pixie. Congratulations. I don't like your white hair. It makes you look like you're 80 years old. I'm sorry. All right, so let's move on. Was this deck competitive? I picked it up off of the Platinum Mythic list, so I'm assuming, yes, it is a competitive deck. I played it at gold level, and I got to say that I got 50%. This deck had 60% wins on play, 33 on draw. So definitely it wanted to go first. It really needed that to be a decent deck. It has a lot of control, but you can't let the other people have first dibs. Otherwise, you're behind the 8 ball straight up. So, yeah, it's like I said, at gold level, I got a 50% win rate. I'm assuming in casual play, it would do a lot more. It'd have a much better rate. I played it, 3 times. I got 100% at casual. That's when I decided, okay, I'll flip over to the rank and we'll see how that works. It was a lot worse at the rank level, let me put it that way. Still, I think for playing at gold, I think it did very well. So I'm going to say, yeah, it's a competitive deck. All right, was this deck fun? For me, fun generally is being able to play things early. And I did really like Hopeless Nightmaring and Tinybones. I loved just forcing him to discard a bunch. My favorite thing was putting out one of them on turn 1 and then 2 of them on turn 2, making them get rid of 3 cards on turn 2. And so that means that they would just be down to their 4 big cards, the one they really wanted, making those hard decisions before they even had a second mana out. That made me feel really good. And I know it's a horrible place to be in, being forced to discard your cards, but man, I just really liked it. Then we can pop out on turn 3, Liliana, force them to sacrifice more cards. Man, the discard aspect of this was brutal at times. Plus, it was just our ability to kill creatures. It didn't seem like we really had a lot going on. But Tithing Blade, Tithing Blade, Tithing Blade, Tithing Blade, bouncing them back, putting them back in, Tithing Blade, Tithing Blade, the in for 1, Getaway Glamer. Man, we had control as well. Virtue of Persistence, it was all good. This deck just had a lot of ability to do tricksy, kooky, control-y stuff. So, cool. So yeah, I did have fun with this deck. I thought it was fun. All right, lastly, was this deck interesting? And I'm going to say yes. The reason why is because I've never played it and recorded it before. And it was cool playing with Nurturing Pixie and the bouncing back and stuff like that. It was cool. So I thought it was an interesting deck. I thought it was something I hadn't played before, and I thought it was interesting. All right, so there you go. Let's add this thing up. Was this deck competitive? I'm going to say yes. Was it fun? Yes. Was it interesting? Yes. So therefore, I got to say, because I only got 50% in gold, I'm not going to give it a full A+. Despite it probably deserves it, I'm just going to give it a straight A. And yeah, that's it. It's still a great deck. I think that if anybody who plays it is lucky, it is rotation proof. So have a good time taking this into the future. If you decide to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun with it as I did. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, screw you guys, I'm going home. Bye.